You have to protect him. All this horror that's come to my family. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
You are a Stark. You might not have my name, but you have my blood.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here, aka Stuart. So Game of Thrones Season 8 trailer has just been released, and they released the date and it's finally here. So it's dropping much sooner than I thought based on the information that was already out there. So it's coming April the 14th, just before we get the epic Avengers 4. So let's get hyped for the final season of Game of Thrones. Post below all your crazy theories, your most popular scenes, how you think it's going to win, who's going to take the throne, who's going to slay everyone. So let's get into the video, guys. But before, could you please like the video, share it for the hype. So this trailer is quite short, but like a lot of trailers, there's a lot of hidden messages, Easter eggs if you like, and messages that are callbacks to earlier seasons. The dead is coming, they will rise. So the trailer starts with Jon Snow walking through the Crypts of Winterfell. In fact, most of the trailer is in the Crypts of Winterfell. In fact, all the trailer. So we see Jon Snow walking past his mother. You have to protect him. We hear his mother say, you have to protect him. This was a moment when Lyanna gave Jon to her brother, Ned Stark, begging him to protect her son from King Robert's wrath. Jon is, of course, trueborn, son of Rhaegar Targaryen, and Lyanna making him heir to the Iron Throne. But Jon, of course, doesn't know any of this, does he? But we as the audience already know this. Bran, of course, knows this, and at some point will most likely be the person to tell him. So Jon will finally find out who he really is. This scene might not even be real, but I'm pretty sure it would be. I don't think a show like Game of Thrones would do this. Jon will go down there and see his mother's statue when he finds out who he actually is. A major factor of last season and the up and coming season is Jon Snow finding out who he really is. Finally finding out who he is, and it will be a massive part of the narrative from a storytelling point of view this season for Jon finally finding out who he is. Whilst Jon is walking past, we see the feather drop into the floor. The feather was placed on Lyanna Stark's Crypt statue by King Robert Baratheon way back in the pilot episode of the series. This is a major callback, if you like. The next time we see in the trailer, what we next see is Sansa Stark, aka Lady Stark, or at least that's how they're portraying her in this trailer. She's walking past her mother's statue. The voiceover says, "This horror that has come to my family, it's all because I couldn't love a motherless child." This is a callback to her mother not wanting to love a child that wasn't her own blood, aka Jon Snow. We all know Sansa will be, or already is, Lady of Winterfell. She is the true female boss of Winterfell. Now we see my favourite character, Arya Stark. Yes, that's how you say it. It's not Arya, Arya Stark. Strangely enough, She's walking down there below in the Crypts of Winterfell, but not walking past anyone, past any of her family members. Now we go back to Jon Snow. Ned Stark is back. What the? No, he's not really. It's just a statue. You are a Stark. You might not have my name, but you have my blood. Whilst looking at a statue at him again, this is again hinting at his parentage. Like I said, the whole season is based around Jon Snow finding out who both of his parents really are, but more specifically, who his mother actually is. Now the next scene, I didn't think we'd get to see this in the trailer, which is awesome, so cool. Seeing it is a teased trailer. So we see Jon, Arya and Sansa all meet up in the middle of the crypts in Winterfell. Now we all see them standing together. This is the first time I believe we've seen them together since season 1. I cannot wait for this to happen in the TV show. It's gonna be freaking awesome. And what happened next, I can't believe this. What does it mean? Is it foreshadowing? Now we all see them looking at a statue of their self. Arya looking at herself, Sansa looking at herself, Jon Snow looking at herself. The statues, to me, quote me if I'm wrong, let me know, is they appear to be fairly new. They don't look like they've been there that long. What does this mean? I'm not a book reader. I am a book reader, but I've not read the Game of Thrones book. So if it means something in the book, let me know down below. Is it foreshadowing their death? Because in theory, everyone on this show could die, but someone's going to have to be king of Game of Thrones. So, when Jon looked at his statue, they all individually looked at the statue and the camera panned to show you this. But when Jon did it, the fire went out. Is this a hint at the Dark Knight? Because after this, the air gets cold. The next shot we see is the feather again, but it's freezing. They all look ready for war, drawing their weapons. If you remember, Sansa Stark isn't really a fighter. She hasn't got a weapon. It looks like Jon and Arya are getting ready to protect Lady of Winterfell, I guess you could say, because she like almost steps back, whereas they're stepping forward. Cold air is coming. Who is it? Winter is finally here. What an epic trailer. It wouldn't make sense for me to tease the Night King being in the Crypts of Winterfell in the first teaser trailer, but like I said guys, I don't read the book. I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure. This season, damn, this trailer is cut so much to hype you up. It is a hype trailer, but what you gotta remember is we've not got as many episodes this year, but each episode is going to be almost like a movie. It's going to be an hour long. I really can't wait for this season to kick off. It's looking fantastic. The trailer didn't really reveal a lot, but it did reveal a lot of foreshadowing, a lot of potential storylines, a lot of playback to season 1. It's just looked absolutely insane. Now, is the final scene in the trailer, is that the Night King down below? Probably not, I don't know. But guys, let's have a conversation down below. I'm going to be covering Game of Thrones throughout the whole of the last season. It's so cool. If you haven't watched the show yet, you've still got time to binge watch up to the current season, which starts in April, because we're only in January, so the hype is only going to get real. It's a fantastic show. It's so savage, so epic, but I am kind of glad in a way that this is gonna be the final season. So like always guys, please like, subscribe and comment. All your comments down below if you've got any feedback, positive or negative. Did I miss anything? I'm not the biggest kind of knowledge wise when it comes to Game of Thrones. Like I said, I haven't read any of the books, so I just go by what I can remember from the TV show. So guys, did you like the trailer? Let's try and get this video up to 100 likes and 55 comments if we can. That would be much appreciated. If you could, turn the notification squad on. Like I said, I know this isn't my normal Avengers content, but I will be adding new shows, new stuff to the channel, new pop culture stuff, as I want to progress and I want to expand away from the Marvel DC era. But yes, I will always cover that. That will always be the main plot of my YouTube channel. It will always be the biggest part of my content, but I want to start covering other TV shows. So if you do have other things that you want me to cover, just let me know down below guys, and I will look into it, and if I like it, I will be covering it. We do have the Punisher season 2 review coming on Friday. I'm waiting until it drops properly so you guys can watch it before I drop a full spoilery review. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and that would be awesome. And I will catch you in the next video very soon guys. Catch ya later.